Thank you. This is a bill whose time has come. Let me start by thanking Senator Gillibrand for her relentless determination fighting for this bill. As she mentioned, when I was newly elected to the Senate, she and I were serving together on the Senate Armed Services Committee, and I went in to a hearing on this topic with an open mind, not knowing what I thought the right solution was. And there was a vigorous debate. You know, at times people chuckle and suggest debate in the Senate is all theater and not real discussion. I can tell you that debate was a real debate. And the arguments that military leaders gave against this bill, that it would undermine good order and discipline, to my mind, Senator Gillibrand had much more persuasive responses. In particular, that our allies, countries like the United Kingdom, countries like Canada, had made similar reforms, that had increased reporting rates without undermining good order and discipline. That to me was persuasive. And so for 8 years, I have teamed up with Senator Gillibrand fighting for this bill to pass. The alignment has not been a partisan alignment. There are Democrats and Republicans supporting this bill, and there have been Democrats and Republicans opposing this bill. And Kirsten and I have sat there with whip sheets, she whipping more on the Democratic side, me whipping more on the Republican side, but focusing on who could be brought over to support this bill. And it has been steady and it's been incremental. But it's about time. Look, our daughters and sons sign up to defend this nation, knowing that they will face risk, knowing that they face the risk of being killed by our enemies. But none of our daughters and sons should face the risk of assault from their fellow servicemen and women. It is horrific. It is unacceptable that sexual assault is as prevalent as it is today in the military. I have 2 daughters who are 13 and 10. I don't know if they'll choose to serve, but I damn sure want them protected from sexual assault if they do choose to serve. This is the right solution, and importantly, this is not taking the decision of prosecution out of the military. This is instead responding to the problem that we've heard testimony on year after year after year, which is a commanding officer with divided loyalties, where the assailant and the victim, the commanding officer is potentially conflicted in those loyalties, and moreover, the victim of assault believes the commanding officer is conflicted and so is afraid to report in the first place. And this bill makes a simple and common sense reform. It moves the prosecution to a military prosecutor outside the chain of command. It remains in the military, but it's a professional prosecutor who makes the decision on prosecution. I believe passing this bill will increase the reporting rates, it will increase the deterrence, and that will decrease, and I hope substantially decrease, the rate of sexual assault in the military. Let me say also, the fact that Senator Ernst is here today is a big deal. Senator Ernst has a lot of credibility on many issues, but particularly on this issue. With her life experience and passion, Senator Ernst coming today, I believe, changes the balance on this bill, changes the momentum on this bill, and I'm going to predict by the end of this conference, by the end of this Congress, we're going to pass this bill. And it's about damn time.